A restaurant and storefront in downtown Victoria, Vela Farms on the square. And there are many plans for future growth of their business. Sara's been married for 21 years, and her husband have 2 kids. And their family farm has been in their family for 5 generations. She is the caterer tonight, and she is your speaker tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed my great privilege to introduce our keynote speaker, Sara Vela. Sara.
I'm really bummed. I didn't have any music planned. I didn't know that that was even an option. So if I'm ever invited again to speak, first of all, I want to say thank you to everyone for having me. I am incredibly honored and blessed, and I'm just flattered to be here tonight. I am a small town girl. I was born and raised in Victoria, and this is my home. And never in my wildest I would be standing here today and being asked to be a speaker of a success story. It's just amazing. A little bit about myself and my family. Mark and I have been married for 21 years. I have a history of bookkeeping. I have done bookkeeping for a lot of different companies. The reason I did bookkeeping is to allow me to do other things. I love to garden and I love to can. And what started my journey was being a stay-at-home mom. In between bookkeeping jobs, or maybe if I wasn't working full-time, I did a lot of gardening. And to me, gardening, that's where God is. God is always in the garden, and that's where I hear Him the strongest. I hear God in the garden, and I hear Him in the kitchen. And luckily for me, those are my 2 favorite things to do. One of the times when I was sitting weeding or doing something, you're there in the garden and you have a lot of alone time, and that's where I really work out the world's problems, and I think about things, and I think about who I am and why am I here and what is my purpose. And one of the prayers that I had was, I had learned all of these techniques and different things. I've learned how to can. I've taught myself to do a lot of different things. And I had all this knowledge. And it was really important to me. And my prayer was, God, can you just put me in a place someday that maybe I can share what you've allowed me to learn? And I think I'm finally mature enough to be in that place. And it's an incredible honor. That's kind of the beginning of our story. I struggled a lot with who I am, what I'm here for. Basically, about 6 years ago, I was working for Dr. Beck. He's here somewhere. Dr. Beck, raise your hand. There he is. I was Dr. Beck's bookkeeper, and I was extremely happy in my job with Dr. Beck, but I wasn't fulfilled in my life. But I had a great job. Dr. Beck and I had many conversations. I'm digging in. I'm staying here. I'm going to retire with Dr. Beck. Well, God had some different plans, and some things happened, and I ended up going out to Devereaux, meeting a gentleman by the name of Lon Smith. Every year I go out there, we buy 100 tomato plants. And during one of those conversations, Lon said, "What are you doing with all these tomato plants?" And I said, "Well, we plant them and I do a lot of canning." And he goes, "You can all of that?" And I said, "Yeah, I can all of that." We're kind of strange that way. It's all about food. So Lon said, "Well, we're having this spring fling event and we'd like for you to be a vendor." And so basically, I had a lot of pushback on that. I didn't want to do it. I thought, no, this isn't for me. Food scares me. I don't want to be in the food industry. There's just no way. There's too many rules, too many regulations. Well, to make a long story short, Lon encouraged me, and he gave me all of the resources that I needed to start my business. So in a very short amount of time, we launched Vela Farms. We had 18 jellies when we first started out. We did our first show at Spring Fling, and we sold out of all of them. And I felt at that point, maybe there was something to this. Maybe I needed to look into it a little bit deeper, and so we did. And at that point, it was really a turning point in my life, because I didn't have anything to lose. I had a great job. I was happy where I was at, and this other opportunity came up. And I really felt like, for the first time in my life, I was going to walk through whatever door opened. And God and I had this little talk, and I said, I'll dare you. Whatever door that you open for me, I will walk through it. I'm going to walk through that door with zero expectations. I'm not going to put any limits on it. I'm not going to say, this is what I want to happen. I'm just going to walk blindly. I'm telling you, when I did that, our entire world changed, and it has changed for the better. About 6 months after that, we had decided, during the time when we opened the business, we started going to every market days, every farmer's market. Then we got a little bit bigger places, and we moved into home and garden shows and that type of thing. And we went to larger events. I've actually been at an event with Paula Dean. Okay, she was in the other room next to me, but I was close to her. And we sent a gift pack to Paula Dean, so I think she ate my jelly. Not real sure, but I think so. So 6 months after being on the show circuit, a gentleman came up to our booth, and he said, "This is really great. Have you ever thought about being in HEB?" Now, I want to put things into perspective. Our kitchen was 12 foot by 8 foot. So pretty much you could touch the walls. And it had burners in there. There were 4 of them in there. So if you wore shorts, you had to be really careful because you would scald the front of your legs. It was very hot. Very, very tiny kitchen, our first kitchen. So this gentleman comes up to me and asks me about HEB, and that was the farthest thing from my mind. I could not possibly fathom how we would ever be in HEB. There just wasn't a way. But there again, no expectations, walk through the door. So this gentleman started buying our products, and he started shipping them to his family in California. And about 6 months after that, so we're only in business about a year now, he calls me up and he said, "Sarah, HEB is having a contest, and it's to promote small mom and pop businesses." And he said, "I think you would be a good candidate to enter the contest." And I said, "Okay," never dreaming that we would get anywhere near the finals. So Mark and I discussed, and at the very last minute we swapped a product, which was really good because it was the Texas sweet tea that we swapped, which happens to be the product that we did really well with. So we entered the contest, and we didn't hear anything for another 6 months. So now it's July, and I get a phone call, and I'm at Dallas Market, and I'm a vendor there at Dallas Market. And it was a gentleman on the phone, and he said, "I'm from HEB, and we just want to let you know that you have won a spot in the top 25. Out of 650 entries across the state of Texas, you're in the top 25. Now we need you to come to Houston and do a presentation." And it's kind of like Shark Tank for HEB. "And you have 2 weeks to prepare." Of course, what do you say? Okay, we'll be there. It was really a great opportunity because we got there, and it was the first time I'd ever done any public speaking. And I thought, this is a breeze. I know my product. I know what we're going in for. What do I have to lose? I walked through that door, again, with zero expectations. And lo and behold, we took 3rd place with our Texas sweet tea jelly. We won $10,000, and more importantly, we got an HEB's Rolodex. Thank you. A small hometown girl. It's just mind-boggling. It brings me to tears every time I think about it. By the way, if you ate the fruit cocktail in the little container on your dessert plate, that has the Texas sweet tea jelly in it. Just FYI there. We won the contest. We took 3rd place, and more importantly than winning the contest was we were now in HEB's Rolodex. That's the place you want to be. You want to be with them, because winning that contest, they embraced us as a family. We are now part of their family, and their job is to help you succeed. They have resources, they have people, they have encouragement. It is an amazing company from the outside looking in, everyone in Texas loves our HEB. But from where I'm at looking at HEB, they're amazing. They're absolutely amazing. And they have probably catapulted our business 10 years in the 2 short years that we've been in HEB. I'm very proud to say that we are now 9 products strong in HEB. This is less than 2 years. We are in over 200 stores across the state of Texas. We are not only in the Cooking Connection, we are also what they call in line. So we have our jelly actually on the jelly aisle. It's not in every store, there's 350, so there's a little bit of growth for us. We're already in 200 of them. And they have talked to us about the potential of actually taking our products to Mexico. That is super exciting. It's a secret, so don't let anybody, in on that. But I'm just too excited not to share. I just really want to thank everyone. It's been an amazing journey. We decided in 2014 that we didn't have, in 2016, that we didn't have enough on our plate. So I got the harebrained idea that we needed to open a store. So we did, and we opened it downtown. Another opportunity, we decided that our products were doing really great across the state of Texas and that we needed to be more accessible to folks and to our gourmet stores, which we also sell our products. We have 2 lines of products now. We have a gourmet product, which is what we sell in the store downtown, and then we have our grocery line. Our gourmet line, we have over 30 different varieties of jelly now. We also have pancake mixes and soup mixes and dip mixes. A lot of those products we served. We did the catering tonight, so we served a lot of those products in your meal tonight. If anybody's interested in what it was that we served, we'll be happy to give recipes. We opened our store. We decided that wasn't enough, so that we needed to do a little bit of sandwiches and soups and salads. I have a passion for fresh food, fresh produce, so that's what we serve in our store. And then God opened another door for us very, very recently, and it's the catering door. And Cindy Bird and Andy are 2 folks that are back here in the kitchen. They can't hear us, I don't think. They are absolutely phenomenal people. She decided to retire this year, and she was looking for someone to kind of step into the void that she was leaving. I can tell you, I will never, ever fill her shoes, but I sure want to give it a running start. She has helped us with the catering tonight. She walked us through every bit of it and showed us how to plate and what to do and how to cook things, and was gracious enough for us to actually work with her staff in her kitchen. So if you happen to see Cindy and Andy, just let them know, how much we appreciate their help. I'm going to close with some things that are just near and dear to my heart. I think it's super important to challenge yourself every single day. This is what I try to do for myself. I really try to get out of my comfort zone. I'm not a caterer. I don't know how to cater, but I can learn to cater. And so I think it's really important when you have an interest in something, go after it. Find those people that know how to do it and dig in and learn something new every day. The second part of that is expect bumps in the road. It will never be smooth. And as long as you know the bumps are coming and you know how you're going to react to them, that's one of those things that I think helps get through the process. I'm not a trained business person. I didn't go to college. I don't have a fancy degree. I'm just a small town girl that walked through a couple of doors and just walked through without expectations. If you would have asked me 4 years ago, would I be in the situation that I'm in now, I would have thought you were crazy. And I really think you're only fed at one point in time what you're capable of doing. So you have to keep stretching yourself to get to the next level. I think your faith is incredibly important, and my faith has strengthened throughout this whole process, and I feel incredibly blessed. If this ride lasts through tonight, and this is it, and this is all I got to do, What a ride. How amazing is this? I hope I get to do it for 40 years. I hope I get to continue on. But I'm telling you what, I am enjoying every second of it. And every new opportunity is something that I wake up every morning and I have ideas and I want to get out there. And if you're not in that point in your life, search for it. Listen to that still small voice, because I think every single one of us, God has created us with something special in mind. It's only taken me about 20 years to find out where I belonged, but I think I'm in the right spot. I think this is where I'm supposed to be. And I think I want to leave you with this one thought. When things were incredibly hard, and this sounds like this has been a very easy path, it has not. I had a motto: quit tomorrow. No matter what it was, no matter how bad it got, no matter how bad the checkbook looked, or whatever the drama of the day was, it's just I made a decision, I'll quit tomorrow. And I'll let you know, I quit a lot, but it was always the next day. And I think I'm down to quitting. I haven't quit probably in 6 months now. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. Hang in there. Life is good. God is good. The faith will get stronger. And I just thank you so much for being here and listening to my journey and listening to where we've come from, how far we've come, and hopefully how far we'll go in the future. So thank you. I appreciate your time.
There are things up here that you can't see that are happening. The wait staff is back over here, and I think half of them are crying. It's really, they're just, I've seen like this going on over there. So, Sarah, please accept this from us. It's just a little token to say thank you. And I want you to look out there, because this community is proud of what you've accomplished. And that's why we wanted to showcase you today.
And we have had so much support from everyone, and I just thank you.
Thank you, sir.